जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी।
जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय गिरि जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना।
यशोदानन्दना व्रज जन रञ्जन।
यशोदा नन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना।
यशोदानन्दना व्रज जन रञ्जन।
यशोदा नन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना।
यशोदानन्दन व्रज जन रञ्जन।
यशोदा नन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना।
यशोदानन्दन व्रज जन रञ्जन।
यमुनातीरवनचारी जय कुञ्ज बिहारी।
यमुनातीरवनचारि जय कुञ्ज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधव कुञ्ज बिहारी।
राधा माधव कुञ्ज बिहारी।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
जय राधा माधव राधे।
जय राधा माधव राधे।
जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय।
जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय।
प्रभुपद श्रील प्रभुपद।
प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद।
श्री गुरुदेवा जय श्रीपाद महाराज।
जय गुरुदेव जय श्रीपाद श्रीपाद।
गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव।
जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव।
निताय गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, निताय गौर हरि बोल।
हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल।
जय श्री राधा माधव भगवान की जय। जय हो जगद्गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। परिपावन श्रीपाद महाराज। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ
ओम
नमो
नमो
भगवते
भगवते
वासुदेवाय।
वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ
ओम
नमो
भगवते
भगवते
वासुदेवाय।
वासुदेवाय।
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
नारायणं
नारायणं
नमस्कृत्य
नरस्वतीं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
नरं
नरश्चैव
चैव
नरोत्तमं
नरोत्तमं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
देवीं
देवीं
सरस्वतीं
सरस्वतीं
व्यासं
व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्।
ततो
ततो
जयमुदीरये।
जयमुदीरये।
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नस्तप्रायेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु
अभद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नित्यं
तं भगवतं
भागवते सेवया।
सेवया।
भगवती उत्तमश्लोके
भगवति
भगवति
उत्तमश्लोके
उत्तमश्लोके
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी।
भक्तिर्भवति
भक्तिर्भवति
नैष्ठिकी।
नैष्ठिकी।
Today we are going to cover two shlokas from Canto 1, Canto 10, Chapter 1, Shlokas 60 and 61. Pratiyatu kumaroyam
प्रतियातु कुमारो अयम्
nahi asmadasti me bhayam
न हि अस्मादस्ति मे भयम्।
ashtamad yuvayor garbhan
अस्तमाय युगयोर्ग गर्भन्
hmm, मृत्युर्मे विहितः किला
मृत्युर्मे विहिता किल।
प्रतियातु कुमारोऽयम्
प्रतियातु
प्रतियातु
कुमारो
कुमारोऽयम्
अयम्
न हि अस्मादस्ति मे भयम्
न हि
न हि अस्मादस्ति
अस्मादस्ति
मे
मे
भयम्
भयम्।
अष्टमाद् युवयोर्गर्भान्
अष्टमातु युवयोर्गर्भान्
मृत्युर्मे विहितः किल।
मृत्यु
मृत्युर्मे विहितः किल।
प्लीज आप लोग भी रिसाइट कीजिए। हरे
हरे
कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा। दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
प्रतियातु कुमारो अयम न हि स्मदस्ति मे भयम्। अस्तम आद जुगयोर्गर्भान् मृत्यु मे विहिता किल। हरे कृष्णा प्रणाम।
प्रणाम। हरे कृष्णा। एनीवन एल्स?
हरे कृष्ण दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
प्रतियातु कुमारोऽयम् न हि अस्माद् अस्ति मे भयम् अष्टमाद् युवयोर्गर्भान् मृत्युर्मे विहितः किल। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्णा। एनीवन एल्स? ओके।
यातु कुमारो अयं नहि अस्मादति मे भयम् अस्माद्युवयोर्गर्भान् मृत्यु मे विहितः किल।
हरे कृष्णा। Synonyms: Pratiyatu, my dear Vasudev, take back your child and go home. See, this one word is having such a big meaning. Kumaraha, newborn child. I am this, na not. He indeed. Asmat from him, Asti there is, may, my, Bhayam fear, Ashtamat from the earth, Yuvayoho of both you and your wife, Garbhat from the pregnancy, Mrityuhu death, may, my, Vihitaha has been ordained, Kila indeed. Translation by His Divine Grace Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. O Vasudev, you may take back your child and go home. I have got no fear of your first child. It is the eighth child of you and Devaki I am concerned with because that is the child by whom I am destined to be killed. Please repeat after me. O Vasudeva,
O Vasudeva,
you may take back your child
you may take back your child
and go home.
and go
And
home.
go
I have no fear
I have no fear
of your first child.
of your
of
first
you.
child.
It is the eighth child
It is the eighth child
of you and Devaki
of
of
you
you
and
and
Devaki
I am concerned with
I am
I'm
concerned with,
concerned with,
because that is the child
because that is the child
That is the child
by whom I am
by whom I
by
am
whom
destined to be killed.
destined to
destined
kill.
to be killed.
killed.
To be killed.
Hare Krishna. Om Gyantimirandasya Gyananjan Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yen Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. So, please bless me, dear devotees. So, Kamsa is telling Vasudev came with his very first child. First child is born after 1 year. Can anyone tell me what is the name of this first child? Name of this first child is Kirtiman, right? Let me go. Uh, 7. Kirtimantam, Prathamajam. The name of the first child. What has opened? Kirtimantam Prathamajam. Vasudeva was very much disturbed by fear of becoming a liar by breaking his promise. Thus, with great pain, he delivered his firstborn son named Kirtiman into the hands of Kamsa. So here Acharyas are saying something which is which I like to share with you. That if we serve one Kirtiman person, any Kirtiman means who is glorious, who is famous, or who is very virtuous, then even the enemies like Kamsa will also um, they will also not be unleashing their wrath on us. So this is one idea. Here Kamsa is saying that Yuvayo means of both you and your wife. Kamsa is saying it is your eighth child, not anyone else's eighth child. I'm not I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm not afraid of this first child of yours. I'm just afraid of the eighth child of yours. That is what is causing me this great apprehension, and I have got to deal with him. So you take back your child. So this is very amazing. Kamsa, such a wicked person, is now filled with daya. Isn't it amazing? Now text 61. Please recite after me. Tatheti sutam adaya
Tateti sutam adaya
jayav jayav anak dundubhi
yayava anaka dundubihi
nabhyanandata tadvakyam
napyanandata tadvakyam
Asato avijitatmanaha.
असतो अविजितात्मनः
Please recite.
ततेति सुतम् आदाय ययावौ आनकदुन्दुभिः नाभ्यानन्दत तद्वाक्यम् असतो अविजितात्मनः हरे
Hare
कृष्ण।
Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रणाम।
Hare Krishna.
तथेति सूतम् आदाय राजव अनाकादुन्दुभिः नभ्यानन्दता तद्भाग्यम् असतो विजितात्मनः। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. So, Tatha very well. Iti thus. Sutam Adaya, taking back his child, Yayo left that place. Anakadunduvihi Vasudev. Na Abhyanandata did not very much value Tatvakyam of the words of Kamsa. Asataha, who was without character. Avijita Atmanaha, and without self control. Translation by His Divine Grace Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai ho. Vasudeva agreed and took his child back home, but because Kamsa had no character and no self control, Vasudeva knew that he could not rely on Kamsa's word. Please repeat after me. Vasudeva agreed
Vasudeva agreed
and took his child back home,
and took his
and
child
took his
back
child
home.
back home,
but because Kamsa
But because
but
Kamsa
because Kamsa
had no character
had no
had
character
no character
and no self control,
and no
and no
self-control,
self-control,
Vasudeva knew
Vasudeva knew
Vasudeva knew
that he could not
that
that
he
he
could
could
that
not
not
he could not
rely on Kamsa's word.
rely
rely
on
on
Kamsa's word.
Kamsa's words.
These two shlokas are the subject matter of today's class. Om Agyantimirandasya Gyananjansalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yen Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Swarupa Damodar Swaminiti Namine Namasada Bhakta Manayaha Mani Purudbhavaya Cha Prabhupala Sadvani Prachar Niritayate Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedant Swaminiti Namine नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. So let me start. Today's Saraswati Pujana. So I pray to Mata Saraswati that she blesses all of us with knowledge, with learning. Mata Saraswati is the goddess of learning. So Devin Saraswati Vyasam, right? Let us pray to Mata Saraswati. So today I am not at all prepared, so I have to pray to her even more vigorously, and to all of you. So the scene is very dramatic. Vasudeva promised to Kamsa that he was first of all using logic to dissuade him from killing his wife, Devaki. But wicked as he is, Kamsa just did not relent. He was hell bent on killing her because there had been an Akashvani that the eighth child of this lady whose chariot you are driving, a fool, shall be your killer. बस इतना कहने था तो very spontaneously wicked Kamsa took out his sword, all apt, all ready to kill Devki Maya. But Vasudeva stopped him, thwarted him, and he used many. He used Sam, Dam, and Bhed. Sam did not work, Bhed did not work. ultimately Dam. Dam means, uh, please spare her. I will personally be bringing my sons, my children to you one by one. I will be bringing my children to you one by. You don't have to worry. I will ensure that you uh, deal with the children. So Vasudevji is Vasudev. He is he will never break his vow, because that's the difference between Vasudev and Kamsa. Kamsa is wicked. Vasudev is Samatvam. Vasudev is filled with integrity. Integrity means if you have said something, you must do it. आपकी कथनी और करनी में अंतर नहीं होना चाहिए. कथनी और करनी में अंतर नहीं होना चाहिए. So therefore, there are many people who will promise you something, but at the 11th hour, they will simply forget it. They will say, okay, they will promise you, they will say big, big words. हाँ हाँ प्रभु, हम आएंगे, आ जाएंगे हम. और जब आने का बारी होगा तो ओ प्रभु बीमार पड़ गए, अब नींद आ रही है, पता नहीं. So they will make many excuses. So integrity person means if you have promised something, either you don't promise, so that that person's schedule is not broken, it's not disturbed because of your valueless promise. So Vasudevaji is filled with integrity. This integrity or consistency is a very wonderful quality of gentlemen. Gentlemen. So Vasudevji, when his first child was born, the name of the child is Kirtiman. He brought that child without any hesitation. That we have seen in the previous shloka, that he did not feel at all any pain or any remorse, because he was not. Generally, fathers will feel the pain, right? Because they have got affection for their children. But Vasudevji is equipoised, samatvam. He took his child to Kamsa and told him that my dear brother-in-law, as promised, I have brought this first child to you. And they themselves were doing the Namkaran. All the names of these 6 children, they were given by them only. For example, the name of this first child is Kirtiman. So they gave the name. And they brought the child. Vasudeva brought the child to Kamsa. But Kamsa's hridaya, it was momentarily filled with mercy, because this is the aura of saintly people. The aura of Vasudeva is so profound that even such a heart, when Kamsa saw that gesture of Vasudeva, that steadfastness in truth, and the integrity, the composer, equipoised, not a bit of hesitation, not a bit of bewilderment. Kamsa was amazed, and his heart too was filled with an iota of mercy from the heart of Vasudeva, and so much so that he actually told Vasudeva that you can take back your child. I don't want this. I'm not afraid of this child of yours. I'm looking for that 8th child of yours. You too, take back your child. So Vasudevji is taking back his child, but on the way he is thinking that I should take the words of Kamsa with a pinch of salt. Why? Because there is a problem with Kamsa. My screen is visible, right? The Kamsa had got no character and no self-control. So people who don't have any character or any self-control, these are these kind of people who should not ever be kept trust into. You should never keep your trust into these kind of people. In fact, a person who is not having any self-control, his promise is like that of a, you know, I'm not finding the right idiom for that, but his promise is vain. He most whatever he says is vain. His tapasya is also very feeble, and his mostly in Kali Yuga, people don't have much of self-control. Very rarely you'll find people who are steadfast, and the temptations in Kali Yuga are rampant, and our self-control is meager. So, a devotee, when he enters in the party of devotees, a new person, neophyte devotee, he may have many bad samskaras in the beginning, in the past, but when he joins this bhakti movement, then those impressions just do not leave him overnight. It takes time. So initially there is so much enthusiasm, a neophyte devotee thinks, oh my God, I have come to such a right place. I will leave this. I will leave this. I will, perform 24 hours Hari Kirtan, 64 rounds daily. And in just few weeks, you'll see that he's chanting not even one round, and he's back to his elements. So there is a struggle definitely in the initial phase. There is definitely a struggle. So the senior devotees are supposed to have compassion for such a neophyte devotee. And this stage is actually called as in Madhurya Kadambini by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakurji. He says this stage is called as the Sanskrit word I am not remembering. Ghana and Gala and Ghana. Matlab, one moment it is Ghana. Ghana means one moment it is dense, and another moment it is dilute. Our faith is like that. Our practice is like that. One moment we are filled with great enthusiasm, over enthusiastic, and the other moment we are just having no enthusiasm at all. So this is our situation. But however, that's why it is said consistency is very important. Slow and steady wins the race. Even in the case of Hari Bhakti, if it is not possible for you to from the very beginning, be steadfast and perform vigorous bhakti, then you take it slow. You're not able to chant 64 rounds, chant 16 rounds. If you're not able to chant 16 rounds, chant 8 rounds, 4 rounds, but keep that consistent. Over then slowly improve. Uh, Otherwise, if someone is very enthusiastic, suppose if he's chanting 64 rounds, then after a few weeks, he will see that I am not chanting any more round. There was a time when I was chanting 64 rounds. I am not chanting any more round. I think Krishna does not want me to chant. I think I'm so fallen. Chanting is not recommended for me. So I will not chant. So all these kind of uh, emotional roller coaster ride a neophyte devotee undergoes. But here we are talking about the wicked people. Wicked people, neophyte devotee, even though he may not be having self-control, but at least he's not wicked. He's a devotee. Devotee is always good. Neophyte or Uttam Bhakta or Madhyam Bhakta, devotees are always good. This is a thumb rule. This is a definition of goodness. It is not a definition of devotee. Goodness takes its shelter in devotees. Here we are talking about the wicked people. Wicked people means they have got no character and no self-control. You just cannot trust them any moment. Snake, someone pets a snake, keeps a snake, pets it, and daily offers milk to the snake, but he does not know that milk is getting converted into poison, And that snake who he thinks is very uh, is tamed, the same snake will bit him and he will die. So this is the situation. This is a state of affairs with these wicked kind of people. No self-control. They've got no character and no self-control. So one of the tenets of self-control is Vani, Vachovegam. Vachovegam means, Vachovegam actually is a very big subject matter. Vachovegam means that if, first of all, we should not speak unnecessarily. In the group of senior devotees, when the devotees are talking, then we should rather be quiet and listen to the conversation. We should not every moment, jump in and present our arguments. We should speak only when we are supposed to speak. That is Vachovegam. And secondly, Vachovegam also means if we have spoken something, then our action should also be in line with what we have spoken. Right? So just see the contrast between Vasudeva and Kamsa. Vasudeva says, Vasudeva promised, I'll bring my child to you, and he brought it. Kamsa said, I have got no fear of your child, first child, take him back. And the same Kamsa will rush to the prison. Abhi, these two, Vasudeva and Devaki, are still not in prison. They are not in prison. They are still in the palace. I think tomorrow shlokas or somewhere, Narad Muni will come and he will instigate Kamsa. He will instigate Kamsa and instigate him into killing all the. First of all, you imprison Devaki and Vasudeva, and then kill the six children of Vasudeva, so that because what happened if Kamsa does not kill them, then his paap ka ghada, the pitcher of sin, paap ka ghada, it will not be filled fast. It will not, you know, it's very amazing. We have got this Sukriti ka ghada. So when one is having enough bhakti and performing bhakti and bhakti and bhakti, then Lord appears. And in the case of Kamsa, if he expedites, if he performs the last level of sinful activities, especially the offenses against Vasudeva and Devaki, then it will actually expedite the appearance of Bhagwan Krishna. So when Kamsa, he told Vasudeva, you take back your Kirtiman, actually demigods were not happy, because demigods were thinking that this Kamsa is now feeling compassion. This compassion is not good. Compassion is not good because it will delay his killing. And who knows, probably Lord may not kill him at all. He should be killed. So therefore, all these arrangements are there. So this is it. I think I like to speak only this much. And if anyone has got anything more to add, please come forward.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu, for the class.
Hare Krishna.
Another thing is that, like, when we say killing is an offense. Killing any child or something, child is a innocent. So why demigods? It is okay that they want Lord to arrive early, but is killing justified?
Who is justifying demigods?
Yeah, like they want the arrival of Lord Krishna as early as possible. Uh,
Yes.
mm, I just it came into my mind that just child is just born, and Kamsa is saying that okay, but now demigods want that it
These
should be
children were
killed.
destined to be killed. These children were offenders to lotus feet of Brahmaji.
Mm-hmm.
These children, they laughed, ridiculed Brahmaji. So they were cursed to suffer like this.
But if they are not killed, then the why Lord will not arrive early. Like if for example, if they all were surviving,
If
then
he
how
is,
the
if Kamsa is not killing and rather excusing, then Kamsa's heart will be filled with more and more compassion. And that
okay,
Sukriti, his Sukriti level will increase.
okay,
Because in this way, he's actually performing a service to Vaishnavas. Devaki and Vasudeva are topmost Vaishnavas. So this is why Sukriti performed by wicked people is like milk drunk by serpent. And besides, killing of Kamsa is not the only reason that Lord should appear. Lord has to appear for many settlements. Kamsa was only instrumental. And so in this way, Narad Muniji is an expert. Narad Muniji is an expert. He knows how to arrange things in such a fashion that not only, first of all, these six children, they get, what you they whatever curse has been ordained on them, that curse should get fulfilled. By the way, these sons, they were brought back to life by Krishna only. Anyways, in later phase, number number two is that Kamsa should be killed because Kamsa had been wicked enough. Number three is Krishna's arrival should be expedited. And so Narad Muni has actually done it many, many times. Yes. Yes, Shyamkishore Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी दंडवत
Yes, Hare
प्रणाम
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
प्रभु हाँ as we read here in the translation that person who has no character and no self control
Hmm.
one couldn't rely on such person such people
Right.
so these two things seems very important that if you can put our trust or faith on one person these two quality
Hmm.
can a little bit elaborate on this.
Yes. But even before that, can I speak something more about for Roshan Prabhu's question? Then I'll come back to you.
Yeah, sure.
So Roshan Prabhu said, the demigods, why are they? Why do they want the children to be killed? First of all, actually, डेमिगॉड्स में थोड़ा स्वार्थ तो होता है. When demigods were seeing that Bhagwan Ram is living peacefully in Ayodhya, he is now going to be coronated as king, and now he'll do Ram Rajya. Everyone is happy, Dashrath is happy, everyone is happy. So demigods being Swarthi, they started thinking that if Ram lives happily like this, then who will kill Ravana? Right? So it is very important for Ram to give up this all this thing and to be sent to Vanvas. So they prayed to Mata Saraswati. Mata Saraswati, please do something about this. So Mata Saraswati then she bewildered Manthara. So Mata Saraswati also does all these things. And Mantra, then she kind of completely, you know, poisoned Kaikeyi. So these are all the works of demigods. Actually, it is a work of Bhagwan Ram only. There is always a big plan. We cannot understand this. All right, Roshan Prabhu. In this similar fashion, this play is going on. So many things are being addressed. Coming back to Sham Kishore Prabhu's question, that no character and no self-control. So if one does not have any character, which means one is not pure, how can we put our trust into him? We cannot trust. Chor chori se jaye, hera pheri se na jaye. Suppose there is a chor and and he becomes a devotee now, which is very praiseworthy. But common sense says, wisdom says that we should still not give money to such a person. Matlab, we should not give him our accounts. Okay, this is the account. We have collected this much money for the conference. Now you take, है ना?
Yeah.
Right, you take care of this. This will be really a great red flag. So because he has been having some scars. He was a thief from beginning. He has been, very fondly and very expertly doing money laundering. So therefore, he does not have self-control, even though his character is now good. He's a devotee. His character is better than what it was before. But impressions, they take little time to vanish. So therefore, he does not have self-control. You know. Um, so that's why we should. Therefore, I made for many years. I have been like thinking about our two Maharajis have been made the in charge, the president and director of Bhaktivedanta Institute. Uh, I sometimes wonder if there is anyone else other than them capable of doing this, because to run this visionary work of Bhaktivedanta Institute, which is actually a vision of Srila Prabhupada and Sripad Maharaj, one has to have character and self-control. And the two Maharajas, they have been polished and they have been cultivated under the divine guidance of Sripad Maharaji personally. And I sometimes for example, there is one devotee who told me that Shrikant Prabhu, this boy is from Wise, and he can maybe stay in Sri Nagar, and he can give you the rent, and in this way you can use the rent for services. Bhaktivedanta Institute can use the rent for services. This is a devotee from Bhaktivedanta Institute. I won't take his name. So I just wonder that such a suggestion is coming from such a devotee. Let's say if he had been made the in charge of Bhaktivedanta Institute, I think Bhaktivedanta Institute would not have lasted even for 1 year. So therefore, self-control and character are very important for anyone's life. And if one is not having self-control, he should not believe in himself. Forget about others believing in him. Character is at most important. And even after we enter in the lineage of bhakti, we should practice self-control. Many people, they have good character, but they don't have self-control. So that is also back to square one, right? You want to add something, Prabhuji? This?
That means the drawback of a person, those who don't have these two things, they
Oh,
can anytime they can change it. As per the statement here,
yes.
Vasudeva knew that he could not rely
Yes.
on Kamsa. They can change anytime.
Yes. That is one thing that we can trust. We can trust that they are untrustworthy. We can trust it that they will change. They are not consistent.
Hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Guru.
Hare Krishna. Any other question from anyone else? ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय हो।
Hey.
जय जगतगुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। पतित पावन श्रीपाद महाराज की जय हो। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय हो। हरे कृष्ण।
इसके श्रीकांत प्रभु की जय हो।